Hey, so our daughter is in grade 10 of a public school in British Columbia, and we opted for this school because it offered the prestigious International Baccalaureate program. No, we did not know what that program exactly is, but we did know that it is more challenging than the standard curriculum. So, when our daughter reached grade 10, the school gave them a presentation regarding the basics of the IB program. After a couple of days, the parents were invited for a session where the program was introduced to us. So that did make things a bit clear. And later, as we helped her select her subjects, paid the fee, filled the forms, and waited for her to get into the program, researched a little more, and became more confident of her decision of taking up this program. So if you're a parent whose child is thinking of taking the IB program, I'm sure this information will help you decide whether or not they should take up the program, whether they should take full IB or partial IB, and how to select the subjects for the International Baccalaureate program. So I'm going to talk about the IB program in the following order: how to select the school for IB, what are going to be the subjects and combinations, what are high level and standard level courses, what is full or partial IB, and what is the fee structure. So to select the school for IB, simply type International Baccalaureate followed by the name of your province in the search bar. And like I live in British Columbia, so I'll go to the website of BC Association of IB World Schools. And on this website, it will show me the different schools which are offering the IB program in primary, middle, high school, or career-based program. We are talking about the diploma program here for high school. I will go to this page and it shows me all the schools in my province which are offering the IB program. So from here, I'll go to the website of Siakam Secondary School. Siakam means sunshine. It's a beautiful name for a school. I click this and I go to the website of Siakam Secondary. Here in programs and courses, I will select the IB program. And I will get so much resource on IB program, which is relevant to my own school. So after we have selected the school, now let us go back to the subjects in IB Diploma program. So the requirement of Diploma program is that you take up 6 subjects. You can take up more subjects if your school allows it and it can fit into your school timetable. But ordinarily there are 6 subjects and there are 6 subject groups. And from each subject group, you have to select one subject. So the first subject group is Studies in Language and Literature, which is basically your main language, Language Acquisition, which is your second language, the Sciences, Individuals and Societies, Mathematics, and Arts. You can select any one subject from each group. However, it is not necessary that all schools are offering all the subjects of a group. For example, if you go to the website of Siakam Secondary and you look at the subjects that are being offered here, you are going to see that the school offers only these subjects out of the ones in the IB program. So obviously, because resources and time and space is limited in school, so all subjects cannot be offered for each school. Now, going back to the IB subjects, I was discussing that there are 6 groups, and from each group, you have to take up one subject. Sometimes, when you have a career plan like taking up medical later on, which requires you to have biology and chemistry both. So, in situations like this, the IB program allows you to take up more than one subject in languages, sciences, or individuals and societies by foregoing the subject in the art group. So apart from these 6 subjects, you have to have 3 more subjects which are called DP core, which are the core of your IB diploma program to ensure that you can research, that you are involved in your community, that you are taking up activities and creative pursuits, and you are basically able to report and reflect upon knowledge. These three subjects are TOK, Theory of Knowledge, where you have to give a presentation and a 1600-word essay about the nature of knowledge and how we know what we claim to know. Extended essay, which is a 4,000-word essay on any subject of your choice, and show your well rounded personality by showing your creative pursuits, which may be photography or arts or dance, your activities like games or community service, which can be in one project or more than one projects. So students can choose one subject from each of the 6 subject groups. Students may opt for an additional sciences, individuals and societies and language subject instead of a subject in arts. Okay, coming to higher level and standard level. So some subjects can be taken at higher level, which require more knowledge, understanding, and skills, and some at a standard level. So a student out of the 6, he has to take a minimum of 3 or a maximum of 4 subjects at the higher level, and the remaining will be taken at the standard level. This is just a pointer that the standard subjects take around 150 teaching hours, and the higher level subjects comprise around 240 teaching hours. Then we have what is full and what is partial IB. So when you are taking 6 subjects from the 6 groups, or you are taking 6 subjects from the 5 subject groups, out of which a minimum of 3 or maximum of 4 are in higher level, then you are eligible for a IB Diploma program that is called full IB. However, if you pick and choose subjects, that means you are taking a minimum of 2 or a maximum of 4 subjects, then you get a statement of marks for each subject at the end of your course, and it is called partial IB. Coming to another very important topic, that means how are students going to be graded for the diploma program. The diploma program carries a maximum of 45 grade points, out of which you need a minimum of 24 to pass. There are 6 subject groups. Each subject group will be graded from 1 to 7. To pass, you can have no ones. That means you need a minimum grade of 2. Apart from the fact that you have to have 24 grade points minimum, you need to have a grade of at least 2 per subject. A candidate should not have a grade 2 awarded 3 or more times, and a candidate should not have a grade 3 awarded 4 or more points. That means to be safe, try to keep your grades at least at a 4. For TOK and EE, if you are awarded a grade A to E, that means you get 1 point each. And for your CAS, if requirements are met, then you get a grade of 1. So that gives you the total number of points you get out of 45. Coming to the fee, so obviously the fee will differ from school to school. My daughter is studying in a public school. It will be different in a independent school, and it will be different for different provinces. But from my daughter's school's website, I can see that they are expecting a total of $1,600, out of which first $400 are given along with the form. $100 is the application fee, and $300 goes towards the program fee. First installment of $400 will be paid this June, next in coming January, and final in May 23rd, 2025. Also, there are some additional fee for some additional resources and some exam fee. Basically, I think around $2,000 should do it for a public school. For these examinations, 20% marks are awarded by the school internally by the teachers who are teaching the students. They are supervising their research work and their presentations and their essays. And the remaining 80% marks are by the exams which are held externally. So if you want to see the schedule of the exams which are held, or if you want to see the forms that are to be filled before joining IB or any additional information, and the consents that are to be given by the parents, because parents also have to give consent how they are going to support their child through this challenging program. So I will add the link in the description box. You can always message me in the comments if you want any additional information. Thanks for watching.